Good morning, students. Today we will start chapter 4 cube and cube roots of class 8 maths. So in this chapter we will discuss these following topics. Number 1, cube of a number. Number 2, shortcut method to find cube of a number, and number 3, cube root. So let's start the topic. Okay, students. So let's start with our first topic, that is cube of a number. So we can define it as, for a given number x, cube of x is equals to x into x into x. So we can denote it as x cube. For example, 2 cube is equals to 2 into 2 into 2, that is equals to 8. Or we can say 5 cube is equals to 5 into 5 into 5, that is equals to 125. So I hope that you have understood our first topic. Now let's solve some of the questions regarding this topic. Here, students, I have taken some of the examples, and let's see how we can find the cube of these numbers. So here you can see 4 by 7 whole cube. So that will be 4 into 4 into 4 by 7 into 7 into 7 whole cube. So that will be equals to 64 by 343. Let's see this 10 into 10 into 10 by 11 into 11 into 11 whole cube. So that will be equals to, it's not whole cube here. It will be, I am breaking this cube as 10 into 10 into 10, and 11 is 11 into 11 into 11. So this will be 1000 by 1331. Here the answer will be, first of all, it is in mixed fraction, so I have to convert it in proper fraction. So it will be 6 by 5 whole cube. So I may write it like this way: 6 into 6 into 6 divided by 5 into 5 into 5. So my answer will be 216 by 125. So this is all answers. I hope that you have understood these examples. So students, I have written here two questions. You can see here. So that 189 is not a perfect cube. Second question is, find the smallest number by which 3087 must be multiplied so that the product is a perfect cube. So let's see how we will solve these questions. So here in the first question, in order to prove that 189 is not a perfect cube, we have to first prime factorize 189. So it will be 3, again 3, again 3, it becomes 7, and 7 becomes 1. So I will write like this way: 189 is equals to 3 into 3 into 3 into 7. Now you can see here that 3 makes its triplet, but 7 doesn't. So in order to become a perfect cube, 7 also have to form the triplet. And here in this question, 7 doesn't make it. So therefore 189, you can write it like this way: since 7 does not make triplet, therefore 189 is not a perfect cube. So I hope that you have understood this question. Now let's come to our next question, that is, find the smallest number by which 3087 must be multiplied so that the product is a perfect cube. Right now 3087 is not a perfect cube. I have to multiply a smallest number which makes it a perfect cube. So let's see how we will solve it. Again, the solving will be in the same process. I have to first find the prime factorization of 3087 and see whether its prime numbers will form a triplet or not. So let's see how we will solve this question. So I am erasing the question. I hope that you have written it. So my number is 3087. So let's see how I will solve that question. So first of all, I have to find the prime factorization of 3087. So it will be 7 4 are 28. Then again 7 4 are 28, 7 1 are 7. 7 6 ja 42, 7 3 ja 21, 7 9 ja 63, 3 3 3 1. So I will write 3087 as 7 into 7 into 7 into 3 into 3. Now you can see here 7 makes it triplet, but 3 can't. So the least or the smallest number which will be multiplied to 3087 to make it a perfect cube is 3. Now if I multiply 3087 with 3, then my prime numbers will be 7 into 7 into 7, 3 into 3 into 3. Now you can see here 7 also makes it triplet and 3 also make it triplet. So therefore this number upon multiplying with 3 becomes a perfect cube. I hope that this is one of the questions which you have understood. You can solve the remaining questions based on this pattern. Now let's see one more question. Now the next question is, by what number should 3087 be divided to make it a perfect cube? I have taken the same number in the previous questions number. I have taken the same number only, so that you can easily understood the concept behind it. So by what number should 3087 be divided to make it a perfect cube? So for finding it, again I have to prime factorize the number. So it becomes again I will write 7 into 7 into 7 into 3 into 3. So you can see here 7 makes its triplet but 3 can't. So if I divide the product of 3 into 3 with this number, then the number becomes a perfect cube. Therefore 9 is the smallest number which will divided by 3087 to make it a perfect cube. So I hope that you have understood all the questions and all the concepts given by me in this video, and I hope that you will be able to solve exercise 4A of R.S. Agarwal class 8 mathematics. Now let's come to our next topic, that is shortcut method to find the cube of a number. Let's see how we will solve this. Okay students, so this is our next topic, that is shortcut method to find the cube of a number. Now in order to find the cube of a number, we have to remember one formula, and that is this one: a plus b whole cube, that is a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. So this is the vital formula in order to find a cube of a number using shortcut method. So if you have remembered this, then it will be easy for you to calculate the cube of a number. So what I will do, I will form a column of these terms, that is a cube, 3a square b, then 3ab square, then b cube. Now in order to find the cube of a number, let's take one example so that you can better understand the concept. I have to find the cube of 71. I have to find the cube of 71. So what I will do, I will take a equals to 7 and b equals to 1. Now I have to put the value of a and the value of b in simultaneous columns so that we can find the next value. So b, I have the value b 1. I have supposed b, the value of b is 1. So I will put in place of b cube 1 cube. So this will be 1 only. Here I will find 3 into 7 into 1 square. So this will be 21. Here it will be 3 into 7 square into 1. So this will be 49 into 3. So this will be 27, carry 2, 3 4 are 12, plus 2, 147. And here it will be 7 cube, so that will be equals to 343. Now let's see how we will calculate the cube of 71 in a very convenient way. Okay, so from each column we have to take only the ones digit and we have to carry forward the tens digit to the next column. So from here I will take 1 only. From here, since there is 0 here in the tens column, so I will carry forward the tens column 0 here and I will add it up. So it becomes 21 itself. So from here also I will take 1 and I will carry forward 2 here. So it will becomes 149. So I will take 9 here and I will carry forward 14 here. So it will becomes 7, 5, 3. So whole 357 will be taken from this part. So the cube of 71 will be 357, that is from the first part, from 9 second, and 1 1 from the third and fourth. So I hope that you have understood how to find the cube of given 2-digit number. Now let's take one more example in order to better understand it. Okay, so let's suppose I have taken a number that is let's say 40. So I have to find cube of 40. So I will take a equals to 1 and b equals to 4, and respectively I will put the value of each and every columns. So here b is equals to 4, so that will be b cube. So it will become 64. Here it is 3 into 1 into 4 square. So that will be equals to 4 4 is 16 and 16 into 3 becomes 48. Here it will be 3 into 1 square into 4. So that will be equals to 12. And next is a cube, that is 1 cube. So that will be 1 here. Now what I have said earlier, that I have to take only the ones in each column and carry forward the tens in the next column. So here from here I will take 4 and carry forward 6 here and add it up. So it becomes 54. So I will take from here 4 only and carry forward 5 here. So it becomes 17. I will take 7 from here and carry forward 1 here. It becomes 2. So I will take 2 here. So the 14 cube is 2744. 2744. So this is the easiest method in order to find the cube of a number. So I hope that you have understood the topic and the concept. Okay students, so let's come to our next topic, and this is the last one, that is cube root of finding the cube root of a number. So I have taken 3 examples here. You can see how we will find the cube root of a number. So for finding the cube root of a number, we will apply the same method, that is prime factorization method, in order to find the cube root of the numbers. So let's take first example, that is 343. So it will be a cube of 7. So I will write it like this way. Cube of 343 is 7 into 7 into 7. So its cube root will be 7, and that will be my answer. Now in order to find the cube root of 27, we will take once again the same method, that is prime factorization method. So 3 9 is 27, 3 3 is 9. So I will write it like this way. 3 into 3 into 3. So this will be equals to 3. The answer will be 3. Now let's take one more example, that is 216, cube root of 216. So what I will do, I will again prime factorize it. So it becomes again 254, again 2 it becomes 27, then 3 it becomes 9, then 3 it becomes 3. So I will write it like this way. Cube root 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now from the cube root only the triplets will come out. So here you can see 2 is triplet. 2 makes it triplet, and here 3 also makes it triplet. So I will write it like this way 2 into 3, that is equals to 6, and that will be my answer. So this is the method in order to find the cube root of a number. Now let's take some more examples with negative numbers. Now students, let's take one more example, that is finding the cube root of minus 1000. So first of all, what I will do, I will try and factorize 1000. So it becomes 500, again 2 becomes 250, again 2 becomes 125, then 5 becomes 25, and then 5 becomes 5. So you will write it like this way. Cube root of 1000 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 5 into 5. So 2 and 5 both make its triplet. So you will write 2 into 5, that is 10. So if the cube root of 1000 is 10, so cube root of minus 1000 may be written as minus of cube root of 1000, and that is equals to minus 10, and that is my answer. I hope that you have understood it. Let's take one more example. Let's suppose I have to calculate the cube root of minus 343. Cube root of minus 343. So I will write minus 343. So how I will find the cube root of minus 343? So first of all, I have to prime factorize 343. So this will becomes cube root of 343 is 7 into 7 into 7. So I can take it out 7. So cube root of 343 is 7. So if cube root of 343 is 7, so cube root of minus 343 might be written as minus of cube root of 343, and that will be equals to minus 7, and that will be my answer. I hope that you have understood the concept and you will be able to solve exercise 4A, 4B and 4C of R.S. Agarwal Class 8 Mathematics. Have a nice day, students. Thank you.